2 out of 3 falls.
Like we always do at this time on a Monday night, my man Kenny Holt, how you doing?
You already know, man. We go for my eyes. We got to shine. One time for Kobe and Gianna.
Oh, that's right.
One time for Kobe, Gianna. Everyone else was on that flight. Number 824, Philadelphia's finest, Lakers' finest.
Yo, bro, 6 years already?
Yo, it's crazy. I know exactly where I was. I was in a car in Queens. I was doing a delivery. And I just saw on Twitter, I said, Teams, I said, yo, you playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Bro.
And I'll just keep scrolling. I'm just like, yeah. And I turn on the radio. I'm like, nah, this is bull.
Mm-hmm.
They announced. I had to pull over and I was just in shock. I think I remember. I tried to go to your house, but your mom's was there.
Yeah. Bro, that was a wicked day. That was the same day as the Rumble. I remember both happening on the same day. I'm like, damn, Kobe and like, oh, bro, that was a wicked day, man. I didn't know it was six years. I'm like 6 years, bro.
2020,
and,
bro.
and COVID was 2 months after that. I think in March. Wild times, bro. Wild times.
R.I.P. man.
Yes, sir. R.I.P. to the GOAT, Kobe Bryant. Terrence Watson, in the building. My man, how you doing?
Man, I could over here talking about Kobe.
Yeah. Where were you when you heard Kobe's news?
I was back east, and I was at my mom's crib visiting the family, and we were about to go see my grandparents, and we was just walking out the door. I sat. Mm-hmm. I went in the basement. We had I guess my sneakers were down there or whatever, and I was tying my shoes. Same story like you, Kenny. Like I looked on Twitter, just randomly, and Ebro, his Twitter popped up, and he had quoted TMZ, and I was just like, I had like this gut reaction because TMZ never gets it wrong. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Fortunately or unfortunately, however you want to look at that, like, but I was just like, yo, they wouldn't have reported this if it wasn't some sort of true. And then like more like news kept coming in, like they weren't really sure who, was with them and all the, so I was just like, I remember going upstairs telling my little brother or my younger brother and my mom, and we all just kind of just froze for a second. And then we drove to see my grandparents, and we, I don't know if they had knew or we told them, because, me and my younger brother, unreal Kobe fans, and we were just shocked, but also like being on like the other side of the curtain, not to go too deep, but like I have friends who worked with him, so I wasn't sure who, what the circumstance was. So I was kind of, doubly impacted in the moment, because I was also not certain if like, I knew anyone else that was maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, I don't want to go too deep on that, but point is, it was just crazy. Yeah, crazy wild day, but RIP the legend, RIP all the other
RIP the Kobe, man.
RIP the other tragic victims, man. That was what I will say, and of course this isn't like solace or anything like that, and we'll get back to wrestling in a second, but I don't know anyone else's, untimely passing that like the whole world seemed to stop. Like everything stopped, like every news outlet, everybody that was doing anything, it just felt like everyone collectively had a pause. And I don't know anyone else that's the case. So Yeah, wild day.
If you're just joining us live on X and Twitter, thank you guys. We really appreciate it. Terrence Watson at Lower East Scribe, Kenny Holt at Cowabunga _K_E_N, myself, Randy J. Cruz, RENDY, letter JCRUZ. Find the podcast on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, also on Amazon Music. And most importantly, go to youtube.com/Cruise Control Podcast. Go ahead, download, rate, comment, like, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Show some love and support for your boys on the program. Follow the show on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at 2 out of 3 Falls Pod. Again, appreciate your love and support on there as well. Some very interesting comments. I'll get to that later on tonight. But we had Monday Night Raw just conclude about maybe 10 minutes ago. We have the Royal Rumble coming up this Saturday. So it's a lot going on. We're gonna get to it as much as we can, and then if we have enough time, I got a little Royal Rumble trivia between y'all two. We're gonna see who wins out of that. You know what I'm saying? So I have a plethora of questions. We'll see who wins, just out of good fun, before we head into the Rumble this Saturday. Noob, tonight's Raw before the Rumble. It was decent.
Yeah,
I thought it was all right. On this program, by the way, if you are watching us on X and YouTube, any questions, comments, feedback regarding Raw tonight, SmackDown on Friday, Saturday main event this past Saturday, and what you are looking most forward to, the Royal Rumble this Saturday. So again, any questions, comments, or feedback while we are on, hit us up in the chat. We'll get right to it. All right, so let's start backwards real quick. So CM Punk and AJ Styles have the World Heavyweight Championship match, their first time ever in a one-on-one in the ring, which is, I thought it was like, yo, that's crazy, but I got to remind myself, CM Punk came back in 2023, and AJ was there for a good 7 years prior. But in the last 3 years, they never tagged, they never did one-on-one, they never had any interaction. So like, oh, shit, you're finally getting Punk and AJ not only in a one-on-one, but it's also for the World Heavyweight Championship. I thought it was a great match, and then lo and behold, you see Finn Balor interfere at the end, only attacking CM Punk because of the interaction he had backstage about thanking CM Punk for the flowers. And then I want to be, champ again, a champ, whatever. Punk says, to get that, you got to go in the Rumble and come back and see me for WrestleMania. Later on, he sees Liv, and Liv's like, yo, what's going on? We got two your friends, and he don't really support you. Like, just dome shit into Finn Balor's mind. Lo and behold, he attacks Punk at the end. There's no winner. So AJ is going into the Rumble against Gunther, not champion, because of the outside interference from Finn Balor. Who wants to start with this match, and what kind of story are they trying to tell us with Finn Balor interfering? And also, Punk said, yo, if you want to become champion or be successful, you got to get out of Judgment Day. I think that was the biggest line of what we saw. If you want to be champion, you can't be around Dom and Liv and hold Judgment Day. So Finn Balor's mind was all fucked up the whole night. So let's talk about the match and the finish to the match.
First off, man, to your point, Randy, I thought we already would get a match like this, a little surprise, but to your credit, what you said, Punk had left the E way beforehand, before AJ Styles had joined.
Yeah.
So I guess we really didn't get to see what, that's the biggest what if. What if CM Punk and AJ Styles were wrestling together in peak, like mid 2010s, like 2015 to 2019? That would have been phenomenal, no pun intended. But the match was good. The match was pretty solid, man. It just really goes to show, and the history behind both of them. Both of them also came from, wrestled within New Japan. They both wrestled under that same circuit. I thought this match was pretty good. I mean, I thought Punk was gonna win it regardless, but the way how it went, I was like, wow, this is like a pretty good finish. But
Mhm.
I think they really saved with Finn's interference. It saved AJ for regarding what's going to come up with him. Everything surrounding now with Finn as he coming into it. I think, man, this is going to be bigger than what it is. Like, because this is probably going to lead up to having AJ versus Finn Balor somewhere down the line, maybe on a Raw. Because if we look at this, AJ already faced. He already Punk. We already paying credit. Punk faced Finn Balor. AJ has just faced CM Punk.
Mhm.
If we was to have an old reunion of the Bullet Club, why not have AJ Styles versus Finn Balor? A Bullet Club reunion, a one-on-one. That really pays homage to if this is AJ's last year.
A reunion or they go one-on-one?
A reunion fight, that's what I mean.
Oh, like one more time in the ring.
Yeah, one more time, you know.
Like they them forming together.
Not
Okay.
forming.
Okay.
Because, you know, AJ's probably going to come at Finn like, yo, you cost me. He was like, how about one last time? Let's find out who the real Bullet Club member is, you know, scrap it out like that.
Okay.
I still think with this, because Finn is involved, I still think that AJ won't lose clean at he won't lose like some clean way like he lost he lost to Gunther. I think there'll be some shenanigans. He might still go all the way to WrestleMania and we'll prolong this. Finn, on the other hand, I think Finn's going to be in the Elimination Chamber somewhere down the line, or he might get another shot at Punk.
Okay.
But this is a little interesting concept with these three individuals.
Yeah. And you know, T, go ahead. You go ahead. I got you.
No. If you had a point, Randy, please.
I'm losing it right now. Go ahead. Damn, I had it, but go ahead.
Well, all right. Well, I don't know. Okay, I'm actually a little bit confused.
Oh, you know what? Here, and this can help you. The fact that Pierce told Finn Balor there's no room in the Rumble, so right now Finn Balor is not in the Rumble match. So that's probably why he got extra tight tonight.
Okay. Well, I was a little bit confused. I think I might have missed that part.
Okay.
Because I don't know when that happened, but I saw the second half, like after the package that they did for Roman around his return, and then I saw everything after that. But
yeah,
I thought AJ and Gunther they were having a match at Rumble.
They are.
Is that? But I thought AJ's career was on the line.
It is.
It is.
So are we not sure that is Gunther's career not on the line? Like I don't understand.
No. It's just AJ.
Oh, only AJ.
All right. Okay. Because I was like, usually a career-ending match, I'm used to them being like, one guy gotta leave. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what So what's at stake for Gunther?
Nothing. It's like Taker and Shawn. Like, yo, could Gunther beat AJ? AJ, yo, I can beat you. All right, cool. You want me one more time? You got to put your career on the line. So if Gunther loses, nothing happens to him.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you, and I should have known this. I guess I never connected that dot for the Shawn Taker match. I thought both of their careers were on the line because even before them, or that's usually what a career match was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I guess I didn't even realize that Taker's career wasn't on the line; it was just Shawn's. Okay, well, I guess. Then Ken, you're under the impression that AJ might win. I think it's over. You know what I mean? I think it's over regardless. I think this was like kind of, his last title shot. I don't know. I just don't see them ending. I don't see them ending that streak with Gunther. I think it's over. That being said, tonight's match, the best thing about it was like pure classic wrestling. There were the storytelling within it. The peaks and valleys, the way they got the crowd into it, the way they the emotional attachment that the crowd had, the way that they the psychology, everything was tonight. So it was a real master class between, two icons, right? I did peep, like, obviously, like, the Finn Balor, and I heard them say, like, oh, he can't be in the Rumble. I wasn't clear as to why. But now I understand. I don't know. The one thing I'm a little bit weary about, though, and this is no shot at Finn Balor, definitely no shot at CM Punk. I just don't want the World Heavyweight title to become the old head title.
Ooh.
I don't want to the title where it's like, yo, because I was like, and this isn't to say someone that's like, you know, a little long in the tooth can't win it.
Yo,
but I don't want it to just become like, all right, well, you're the OG. We can't put the main belt on you, but we'll put the lifetime achievement belt on you. Like, I don't want that to be the case. I'm not even trying. I'm just saying, it's like now it looks like, okay, Finn Balor's in the mix for this. Where did he come from? Finn hasn't really been doing anything. And don't get me wrong, the man is like, has he ever main event? He's main evented at WrestleMania before, right? Or no?
Who?
Finn.
No.
Well, he's been a key player.
Kenny, you right over there, bro? Terrence crying.
T calling the belt the AARP kind of belt.
Yo, I'm just saying, man. Like, I don't want it to become that belt where it's like, yo, OGs only. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is becoming like, you know, like y'all got a 40+ league, you know, Hoops in the Sun.
40 and over.
Yeah, y'all got that Hoops in the Sun, right?
Like, are you trying to tell me Seth is the youngest guy to have the belt? Because
I mean, well, it was Seth and it was Jay, but shit, Jay's my age, so
he had Drew, Priest,
so it's like that, and they're the youngest ones. You know what I'm saying? So everybody else is like these OG. Well, I mean, I guess
Gunther.
That's not true. Braun Breaker had it, but my point is like,
no, he didn't have
not
that
yet.
Oh, you're right. He didn't win it. My fault. But he fought for it though. Is my point.
Yeah,
he did.
My bad. He didn't win it, right. And Gunther, I don't know how old Gunther is. I don't know how old.
He's around our age or 40.
This is what we do. We fact check Gunther.
AT, while this fact is coming up, do you still believe that the big gold belt is the top belt right now over the big W belt?
No, I mean, I know what it.
So like right now, we're talking about right now. I'm not talking about like all time, but like right now, the big.
Gold belt. I understand what you're saying.
Oh, my bad.
And I don't. It is the workman's belt. It's the belt that's on the line more than, you know, the undisputed belt. And I kind of understand why. Like, you got to make that belt like kind of, you know, or maybe this is just like since Roman and since Cody, it has become the belt that like has to mean something at PLEs or on a Saturday night main event at the least, right? Like, so I get it. But I don't know. I just look at it like you have all of this young talent. Unless you're gonna just completely put them in the undisputed, you know, like conversation with the Opa Femis of the world, with the Braun Breakers of the world. I don't know, man. You got to mix it up. That's all I'm saying. And I love Finn. I think he's incredible. I hope he doesn't get lost in the mix, but you know, I just hope it doesn't become that. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, like obviously, like I said, no shot against Seth and no shot against Jay because they're still, you know, like a little bit younger. But I'm just like, yo, it ain't. Why? What are we doing here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is the retirement, the belt you get right before you retire. You know what I mean? Like how much you want to bet? You know, again, no disrespect because Randy Orton looks incredible.
Yeah.
But are they gonna put him on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the belt you get on your way out. At least they didn't do that to John. At least they let John win the big one. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying mix it up. Don't let it just be the OGs only could go for the gold belt. You know what I mean? Like, put somebody back like in the larger conversation. Maybe that's where Randy Orton comes in and like he's in the undisputed, you know, because I don't know how y'all feel. I wouldn't be mad at seeing him at least tie Ric Flair. It would make all the sense. I don't mean to go on a tangent. I'm just saying make sure that the gold belt isn't like the, you know, the retired
40 and over belt. The 40 and over belt.
The 45+ belt. You know what I mean? Like the, you know, because again, like you know what I'm saying, man.
No,
You know, and it isn't even just age. It's also like how long they've been and like what they've been doing. Because Roman is the same age as all of them, right? Like Cody, like they're actually all kind of close, except for CM Punk. Like obviously he's the locker room leader now.
He's Unk.
Yeah, you feel me? Like he for real that. But
Unk is Unk.
I'm just saying, like, you know, it feels like they've gone away, and now like they're like, okay, shit, we forgot about Finn Balor. We got to put him in something. So you know, let's see what they do with it. But yeah, I just don't want it to be, you know, that Frankie Beverly and Maze belt. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't gotta be the you make me happy. It don't gotta be that belt. You know what I'm saying?
The Al Green belt. Let's stay together.
Back in my day.
It don't gotta be the back of my day belt. You know what
we
I mean?
had sterling silver. We didn't have no gold.
It can't be the seersucker suit belt. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, it can't be
So I just want to thank the 185 people who have tapped in the first 20 minutes. Thank you guys. We really appreciate it. Any questions, comments, let it fly, whether you're watching on X or YouTube. A few days away from the Royal Rumble, so we're getting in that kind of mode. I see a few comments now. Let me get to that real quick. Chris Flash, what's up, guys? Manny, what's up, man? How you doing? Brendan, I'd be okay if Finn took the belt to battle Dom at Mania, but I am a renowned Finn Balor supporter. I honestly thought when Punk said that to Finn, the only way you're gonna get, be a winner or champion is getting out of Judgment Day and not be around Dom Mysterio. I really thought the pathway he's telling us is Finn is going to challenge Dom for the IC title. That's what I thought initially. And then the part you missed, Terrence, where Finn is looking for Pierce to say, "Yo, I am declaring for the Royal Rumble." Pierce is like, "Bro, now? Like, you mad late, bro? Like, I got 30 people already. You late."
Just had a title run.
So Finn's like, "Where? No Rumble without me?" Then he walks down the hall. He sees Liv, and Liv is like all his ear, but do you believe Punk? Now she fucks his whole head up. So he's like, "Yo, man, it's not as straightforward as you might think it'd be. I'm gonna figure it out." And then he does the thing with Punk. So now it's like I'm just happy. I'm happy they're doing something with Finn Balor. There's Punk involved. It's AJ. There's a Royal Rumble. It could be Judgment Day Breaker. It could be Dom. It could be so many scenarios. Do I see a World Heavyweight Championship for him in coming up? No. Do I see him to win the Royal Rumble? No. Do I see him and Dom going at it? Maybe that might be the only title he can get right now. But at least they're doing something, because 2 weeks ago we would be like, the fuck you doing with fucking Finn Balor? And you're like, I don't know, man. But he's in the mix now. Somehow he's in the mix. But to go back to Kenny and Terrence, Jey Uso is 40, Seth is 39, Gunther is 38.
Yeah.
So Gunther is probably the youngest guy to hold the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh boy, he called that joint the World Heavyweight title, the World Heavyweight Championship. Yo, hold on. It's crazy. Never R. Williams, laughing out loud. The Zoot suit belt is crazy. And the belt come with the barbecue. Jesus, damn, man.
With a little bit of ash, with some ash on the heel.
CM Punk, though, he's 40. I know he's above 40.
He has to be, man.
He's 47.
47. CM Punk.
He got the salt and pepper. He got Mr. Salt and Mr. Pepper.
Yo, I'm like, yo, man, all our favorites are like getting old, bro. I'm like, damn, Punk, Cena,
Orton,
AJ, Orton, but Orton still looks.
Orton,
you don't look his age, bro.
He's still old, though.
You don't look. He looked 30 something, bro. Hold on, Randy
Jack, though.
The Viper shit, bro. Randy Orton is 45.
That's crazy.
I said Terrence said the World Heavyweight belt got gout. Oh boy, damn! See what you started, bro?
T, Hey,
Damn.
now T got a new segment. The Unk
Damn.
Championship. The
Unk
Unk Champion.
Unk, baby.
The Unk Champion.
I gotta find a drop or something to like play. Damn, son.
The Unk Champion.
The
Unk
Unk
champ.
title. Again, if you're watching live on X and YouTube, any questions, comments, or feedback regarding Raw tonight, even Saturday main event on Saturday,
The
SmackDown this
belt is
past
crazy.
Friday,
That's funny.
or even your thoughts and predictions on the upcoming Royal Rumble. Let's go along. All right, let's go here. Braun Breaker reinstated, and the entire vision is in the Royal Rumble match. No surprise here that Braun will be reinstated. The only thing I thought they could have done more, because everything happened so quick. I don't know if you were watching live. Everything happened so quick. Yo, you know what? This is what you want. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're in the Rumble. Oh, Braun Breaker. Oh, no suspension. You're in the Rumble. Oh, you know what? Austin Theory. You know what? Yeah, you got jerked last week. You know what? Let me get Rey Mysterio out here. Like, yo, time out. Paul Heyman ain't say a word. He's like, shit. Like, I was gonna like do my lawyer shit and do whatever, but you said everything for me. Like, what's going on? The only part I think they missed to add another layer, add more sauce, add more sazon to the shit was like, yo, Braun, I'm putting you in the Rumble, but at least tell the world I'm putting you like at number 1 or number 30, which would have made it shit. Oh shit! Like, even you got Logan Paul saying in the back, yo, I know we all in it, but one of us gotta be the last man standing, and I think it should be Braun Breaker. So I'm like, and then Bronson, yo, I agree. Theory, I agree. Logan, I agree.
They all agreed that they're gonna try to get Braun.
Yeah, they all agree in the back saying that, yo, Braun should be the guy. If it's gonna be one of us, last one standing, it should be Braun Breaker. But I felt like they could have added more to the story if Paul would have got a word in to say, to Pierce, I thank you, but I think we need one more thing. Remember, because you put your hands on him first, and Pierce admitted that. So that's the only thing you had. Like, yo, since you put your hands on him first, you got to give him number whatever, 20, 25, 30, just an extra added layer. They didn't do that. But we now know Braun will be the entire vision in the Rumble, which that Rumble is getting stacked. Everybody's declaring at the fucking last minute, but it should be very interesting to see if Braun Breaker will be the last man standing at the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think so?
You got thoughts? I got thoughts.
Go ahead, say your thoughts, Steve. What you got?
I don't want to take up all the Rumble thoughts, but I got a few thoughts. One,
good.
I don't like that.
What part?
I don't like the idea that they're gonna like, okay, we're gonna push for it to be Braun Breaker, like, and announce it going in. Like, I don't know if they've ever ran a storyline like this before. Maybe that's their idea of like, yo, let's do something a little new. Mm-hmm. And maybe call me a little bit of too much of a traditionalist, but like, what the fuck? This is about the one time where you can go in and make it happen for yourself. Yeah, while y'all in there, y'all are a faction, but it is about, mano a mano. So to go in and be like, oh, we're all going to try to work to make Braun the guy, I don't like that. Number one. Number two, I actually kind of feel like what would make, if they're going to do that, what would make that interesting is if Braun goes 1. Like, that's Pierce's kind of like, his little joker. Like, oh, okay, I brought you back, but you're going to have to go through all 29. You know what I mean? Like, I think that would
that's the whole point. That's the whole point I was trying to make.
But I'm saying, Randy, I actually would prefer to not know. And for him to just pop. Me personally, I understand where you're coming from.
Got it.
I see both sides of the coin are like making it interesting. And if they did announce that he was number 1, it would make Logan Paul and all of it, like their conspiracy, make more sense. But since they didn't, it would now just be more interesting to just drop him in at number 1 to me, and then have them all like, because then it allows for him to have to put in a little bit of work on his own, and now everybody else in that locker room that comes out as they come out, they know, yo, it ain't like, you know what I mean? Like, they know what it is. Everybody else is gunning for you, trying to help Braun win. So that can make some interesting dynamics in the Rumble itself. And then, lastly, and this is obviously open to everyone. But does anybody know the status of Seth? Do we know? Because I feel like that's going to make it real fucking interesting. And I feel like to that point, Randy, if we don't know who's number one, but if Braun does go in one, if we hear that fucking music and we hear Seth Rollins yell "Burn it down" at 30, dog, yo.
To help you out with that, again, listen, they could be kayfabing. They could say one thing and do something different, but they were doing a lot of ESPN things earlier. Liv, Seth, somebody else this morning. But again, when a Stephen A. or Ryan Clark asks you about the Rumble and say, we're gonna see you in there, but Seth was quick to say, guys, I'm not in the Rumble. I wish I could. I'm not ready. My shoulder's not ready. He's saying he's not ready, so don't expect him to be in the Rumble. But I mean, knowing the past history with Seth, he could say I'm not hurt or I am hurt, but then maybe he'll flip it. So now it's like you don't know if you can trust Seth from now on of what he says. So if we're gonna go on that blanket statement, he's not. I don't think he'll be in the Rumble. If he is, great, all power to him. But I think him getting involved. Do I think he'll be back before Mania? Yes. Do I think as early as the Rumble? I think no. And I think with the Chamber coming up, they buys you another month and a half to make sure he's gonna be ready to do something at WrestleMania, because the match is right there for Seth and Braun if he's available to do it. If Seth is not around, then we got to figure out what is Braun Breaker doing towards WrestleMania. But if he comes back, it's gonna shock the world. But if he doesn't, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's what I'm saying. My bad, Ken. I just want to get this out. But that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna paint a scenario real quick, and then I want to hear from you, bro. But imagine we're at like the last, like, what is it, 4 people in the division. Let's say you got a Cody, a Cody. I'll make it up and just throw Jay in there. Roman. And you got Roman, and those are your last 4, or a Cody. So even say Sammy and Roman, right? Okay. And it looks like they're outnumbered, and all of a sudden number 30 drops, and we hear "Burn It Down," and we motherfuckers start singing and chanting. Seth's music. As he already fooled us once, he comes down. Now the odds is even, and now you kind of got like a fatal 4-way. Or not fatal 4-way, but now you have like a 4-man tag before you even get, you know what I mean? Like a match within a match. I think that would be crazy. Let's see what happens. But I think that would be crazy, and it would be like a spot that everybody pays attention to. And then it comes down to like Seth, Breaker, and whoever else you figure out the final 4. But I don't know. I just think that'd be more interesting.
I think there's a difference of Seth coming out at the Rumble to make Braun lose is one thing. Do I see him in the actual match? No, because you're not going to put Seth off injury, coming back from injury, to put him in the Rumble and he don't win the shit. So it's like, like just to protect him more. Like, yo, I can come out there and make Braun lose, attack him. We fight. We want to do regular scrapping shit. And then you could build towards Mania. To be in the actual Rumble match, I would prefer leave him out, because if he ain't gonna win it, don't put him in there.
I'll say this. Sorry, my bad, Kenny. I feel like I'm overbearing, but
y'all good.
Right now, I would say you're absolutely right, and I wouldn't hate, because then it kind of takes us in a space that we weren't prepared for, which is what we all like, right? We none of us were thinking, oh, Seth's gonna be back. Oh, Seth's gonna be in the main event at Mania, but they also could be another way of throwing a little bit of the okie doke. Because remember, like this, we all thought the same shit with Cena. Oh, okay, he's in the Rumble. Oh, okay, he's gonna win. Holy shit, Jey Uso won. Like, you know what I mean? So it might be another way of kind of like throwing a monkey wrench and kind of keeping us on our toes, which is what we love when the writers' room actually does. And we can't fully predict. Yeah, we love to book, but we're just fans. I don't really love it when we're all the way right, because it's like, oh, okay, like. You know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't be. It shouldn't be that predictable, is what I'm saying. So, it actually would be cool if maybe he came in at 30, was in the last 4 but didn't win. Like, it would be interesting.
Yeah, Kenny, go ahead.
For one, I got two things regarding the whole thing. One, like when Pierce came out and said for division, laying it out that all right, Braun's in there and the whole Vision's in there. I had a feeling they were probably gonna all be in there, but how it was announced, all right. But then it would have been nice to hear what Paul said about saying, who's the person that made Pierce bend his will, bend his power.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing we were waiting to see. Who did Paul Heyman make that call to? Like, if we
That's
know
right.
who did he make that call to?
We don't know.
Possibly was it Triple H? But I don't think it was. It could have been someone even higher. I think it could have been possibly maybe a boss. Let's see, maybe a final boss in some way or some sense. That's what I'm thinking. But also another thing, when they were in the back in the locker room, I could already it would have been like Logan could have made that speech and say, "Yo, we gotta really aim for it." But I don't know if they really was trying to talk about really make you fall into the continuity of saying like we're the vision, like we see the vision. They could have did that without saying who. Like if it was Braun's name, they could have just left it out there, and we as the audience and the fans, we would have already probably filled in the gaps like who that person was. And Paul didn't even say nothing backstage too. Paul Heyman didn't say nothing there too, and that was very like confusing as well. I think Braun's going to win the Rumble, and that's probably going to set up. We're going to have Braun probably go up against. He's probably going to go after the big gold belt. He's probably going to face Punk at WrestleMania. He's going to face Punk at WrestleMania, and then
think so.
I think so. I think Braun's going to face Punk at Mania, and then lo and behold, Seth freaking Rollins probably is going to ruin it for him. He's going to cost Braun his championship moment on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
So Seth comes back to make Braun Breaker not win. So he essentially helps his nemesis CM Punk to retain the title.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Okay. All right. That's why y'all two should be in the writer's room at that looking at that whiteboard.
Hey, you'll never hear me argue against that.
Brendan, LA Knight still needs to return.
He's gonna return, but he ain't gonna win.
Damn.
That's just the way it is.
Sorry. Real quick before we move on from that, do y'all want him? Do y'all want him to return at the Rumble or Elimination Chamber or something else? Like,
he returns at the Rumble, and then he returns at the Rumble, but then I think he returns at the Rumble, but he still ends up going to the Chamber.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna win at WrestleMania. I think he's still gonna go into chase mode. It might be somewhere else down the line, but he'll make the return in the Rumble.
Because if Braun Breaker wins, for example, if Braun Breaker wins, it means he's on the Monday Night Raw side. It means the Chamber has got to have SmackDown people in it, right? To find out who goes against Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, like 3 and 3.
Yeah. Oh, they'll pick 3 from Raw, 3 from SmackDown?
Yeah, that would probably what happened, yeah.
Okay. I thought it was all SmackDown.
Okay. Because it was half of Raw, half of SmackDown for the women's and the men's.
Ice, I've taken notice of how present Seth Rollins has been even with the injury. Netflix be having him all over the place. Yeah, he's been on the NFL thing with the Bears and the dude trying to climb the big ass building. He was doing that commentary. He's been doing a lot of PR and promo for Royal Rumble. I mean, let's say he ain't doing shit. He's hurt. They got to send somebody out there to represent and wave the flag and talk about Rumble, talk about Mania, talk about all that. Go to ESPN. So if he's available, he ain't stuck in no snowstorm. Yo, go to First Take. Go to do this. Go do that. So, but I do get he's everywhere now because he's just not wrestling.
Say Liv was injured and she didn't go everywhere.
Yeah, but because we got to protect Liv Morgan, all right? She has a big Royal Rumble match coming up, a very big Rumble match that the odds are in her favor that she's supposed to win.
All right,
She's
Hunger Games.
yo, this is Liv Morgan. Um, you know,
You
this
sound like Finn right now.
this is I'm the champion. I want to be champion. No Rumble with no Finn Balor. That's crazy. No. Come on, Finn gonna find a way, bro. He gonna attack somebody in the back and then take that spot.
Like Mick Foley did when he attacked Tess. But yeah,
The dude last year, someone got hurt, or attacked, and they put in ISO speed. Yeah, come on, Finn Balor can do the same shit.
yeah, that's right.
Come on, man. 235 have tapped in. Thank you guys. We really appreciate it. Any questions, comments, or feedback you might have regarding Raw tonight, the Rumble coming up this weekend, hit us up in the chat. We'll get right to it. Before I lose it in the shuffle. Where are you? Real quick, big happy birthday to the GOAT, Mercedes Moné. That's why I'm wearing the shirt.
Hey, happy birthday,
man.
Sasha.
Look at that.
Mercedes
CEO.
CEO.
That's right. That's
Legend.
right. Legend, GOAT. I think I wrote earlier. No matter what promotion, no matter if she has 0 titles, 1, 13, and drops them all. To me, she's my favorite female wrestler of all time.
Her and Sasha Banks put on that main event at WrestleMania. Phenomenal.
Bianca.
Yeah, my bad. Her and Bianca put on that phenomenal WrestleMania main event.
Oh yeah. Come on, man.
Man.
Classic.
That was a great match.
Of course. Sasha Banks. But we've seen Charlotte main event WrestleMania before. We've seen Becky, Ronda Rousey. So hopefully we get a chance to see more women matches main event.
Hell the fuck yeah.
WrestleMania, because they are deservingly so. Noob. All right, here come the Kabuki Warriors comment. Oscar and Kari Sane is in the segment with Becky. What are they doing to go to do with the Kabuki Warriors heading to WrestleMania? He might attack Tozawa. All right, so we're gonna wrap this real quick. So we got Tozawa and Otis, #1 contenders for the tag titles against Usos. Great. Next, the backstage segment with Becky Lynch. She's in the Rumble, so she declared for the Rumble.
Yeah.
So your current women's IC champ will be in there. So she mentioned Natty, she mentioned Maxine about who was next for my title. Then you see Oscar and Kairi saying, talk to her, and Oscar's like, I'm the Rumble too. So we don't have a clear indication of who was next for the IC title with Becky, even though most is saying it's gonna be AJ Lee. We'll see how that goes. But Becky Rumble. I mean, that could be very interesting. So even the women's side of things is getting very interesting for the Rumble. I know she mentioned Natty. So Natty had that promo, which I would prefer her go outside in the ring and then do it
and feel the
heat. But like I said, she was gonna wear the outfit, the black low-key legend outfit. She still wore it, although it was a backstage promo. But I know I got it here. There you go. See, she wore the outfit.
Friend of the program, by the way.
That's right, friend of the program, Natty Natalya Neidhart. I just wish she did that in the ring to feel the heat from the fans. It was in Canada, Toronto.
Oh yeah, her hometown.
So
homeland.
She said, I forgot the line. So something about
Natalya elevates, Natty decimates.
There you go. That's a bar. That's a bar right there. Now it's like
bar.
She's got to be in the Rumble.
Oh yeah.
They got to create the story for her. She's probably gonna see Maxine in there, or she's gonna see Becky in there. They're gonna scrap and create something. So it's just another layer to the Natty character, low key legend. We'll see where it goes. But I dug the promo. I just wish it was in the ring in front of the Canadian crowd. But good to see they're following up on what she did last week with turning on Maxine.
Yeah, for one thing, is it would have been good for her to feel the heat in Toronto, like hear the reason why, and just say that feel that and just feel the emotion from the crowd. That would have really built off on it. But this is what we wanted to see. You know, see Natty, see the emergence of Natty, and just see what she's about. We're seeing the introduction right now, and I guess when we see the Rumble, you know, we're really going to see for it. You know, right now when she dropped that line, Randy, Natalia, her job was to elevate talent, elevate, you know, everyone. What she did with Maxine, but Natty, I'm here to destroy shit. I'm here to break it down.
That's right.
This ain't takeover. This is ether, all straight bars. It's a straight ether, for real, for real.
T, what you got on the Natty before we wrap up Raw?
Listen, shout out Noob. You know we love you, brother. I just was laughing because Randy wanted to get through this Oscar. He was like, "Hey, we're gonna wrap this up." That's why.
All right.
That's
I'll
the
put it up.
last.
All right, here we go. I put it up. I got you.
We love Oscar, girl.
I know. I was
We
laughing.
do. We just I don't know what they're doing. That's it.
I know.
don't know.
It wasn't a shot at them. I know that. It was just funny
Nah.
because we talk about it every show, every week, where you just like, yo, how do you make us care about it again? That's why I was laughing. It had nothing to do with Asuka or the Kabuki Warriors in general as wrestlers. It was just more, I know Randy was like, yeah, all right, whatever.
No, because they didn't add nothing for me to really say like, all right.
Yeah. No. Again, bro, I know. It just made me laugh because I was like, yeah, Randy ain't going.
I mean, do you want Asuka and Becky for the IC title?
It's not going to work.
No, I'm not. But to answer the question though, for real, I do love that Natty's come back with, you know, the Natty. You know what I'm saying? Like that attitude is gonna give her like, you know, a total new, you know, persona, a total new resurgence. And to keep it a buck, I'm glad she was able to kind of test it out on the road, you know, test it out on the indies a little bit, so to speak, and then bring it back. I think now, you know, the fans it teased it, right? Like she was able to like, you know, kind of introduce it a little bit. And I'm just ready to see her like really shine as Natty. And I think the Rumble is the perfect spot for her to do that. I don't think the answer is which wrestler, which superstar she's gonna beef with. I think it's more like who won't she? Like, yeah, her and Maxine are definitely gonna get a spot, but I could definitely see her and Becky, you know what I mean, getting it in. I could see her going after pretty much, I mean, anybody that's in the Rumble. I think like those are the two that I think are the obvious ones. And I guess we'll see who throws out who, right? Like in regards to her. But honestly, even with that, I'd love to see the Natty character be in the Final Four. You know what I mean? Like give us that so that, you know, once she comes out of the Rumble, regardless of what happens, she's kind of in a strong footing. You know what I mean? And we really get to see like, okay, cool. Like, you know, let's see her go after the IC title. You know what I mean? Like, hell, let's see her go after the US title. You know, just because those are belts that weren't really around for her whole career. So it gives her an opportunity to become a Grand Slam champion. Am I right? Or
no, you're right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it just puts her in a really strong position. So, you know, she's one of the superstars I'm really wanting to watch and see what they do with coming out of the Rumble.
All right.
Last part, we can speed through this, but Rhea, Stephanie, and Io defeated Judgment Day. Team of Raquel, Liv, and Roxanne. I thought a pretty good match, which also leans to me like if the good guys got one up on the bad guys today, I just feel like that's why Liv is going to win the Rumble, because if she had taken she got pinned on Saturday. That's number one. Then the team lost tonight. That just tells me that Judgment Day is going to go over big at the Rumble. I think Liv is going to win. I think Roxanne could be in the final four. I think Raquel could be in that final 8, 7, 6 of it all, because you know you're going to have Charlotte, Rhea, Io, Asuka, Becky. There's a lot of people you could put in that final four spot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of top heavy people in both Rumbles. Looking forward to both, but as of right now, man, I got the men's. I don't know, bro. I don't know. The women, Liv Morgan. The men is Up to I think it's Braun or Roman Reigns. It ain't gonna be Cody, nobody. It's gonna be Braun or Roman, and I take Liv for the women.
Give me Liv.
That's right, Liv. That's right.
I'll take Liv too.
Nah, I was saying in the words of Fred Van Vliet, give me Liv. My dark horse though. My dark horse. Still within Judgment Day.
I don't know why they ain't going on. Go ahead.
I think, believe it or not, I'm a rock with Big Mommy Cool. I think she could do it
To
you
win.
know what I mean? To win the Rumble. I know all signs point to Liv. You know what I'm saying? But maybe that's why they're kind of like steering us towards Judgment. Someone in Judgment Day is gonna have their day, right? And I think it's Raquel. I meant to do that. I'm glad you laughed, Kenny.
No problem.
The only one that can fuck this up is Bianca. That's the only one that can fuck this whole pack up.
Bianca can come in, but I don't think Bianca's gonna win.
Okay, all right.
I think Liv is between Liv. Liv is favored to win. My second pick is Liv and Raquel. I'm not Raquel. Roxanne. I think Roxanne might can steal it as well. Because it all pairs up, it will all mesh together, especially how the Judgment Day is flowing. Side note as well, Randy, what is it? In Philadelphia, home of hardcore, Raquel and Stephanie are fighting in a street fight, or as Pierce call it every time they go to a different town, a Philadelphia street fight. Now, would it be wise as well, as much as it probably would, you see Raquel winning the title over Stephanie Vaquera, but it depends on a Judgment Day member might come and try to help her out.
Okay, hold on. Why you mentioned Philly?
That's on next week on Raw. Pierce announced that's a match.
So they're going from Saudi on Saturday to Philly on Monday on Raw.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. Damn.
Yeah, I know. So, and I think you have Raquel and Stephanie fighting for the World Heavy Championship in a street fight. That's got to be a main event. Don't make that an opening match. That's got to be a main event.
So then, if Liv wins, that means there could be a possibility it could be her and Raquel for the title, and not Stephanie.
I mean, we've had history in Philadelphia. Title changes in Philly, so that could be pretty big.
I like where you're going, Kenny. That makes it way more interesting, and that kind of like plants even more seeds for the Judgment Day to break up, right? If you got on one side Finn going rogue, you know what I mean? We're not really sure. Like, obviously he attacked CM Punk tonight, but does that mean like we can't rule out that he wouldn't attack Dom? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then on the other side, now you have let's say Liv does win, she wins the Rumble, and then Big Mommy Cool defeats Stephanie on Monday. Now you got to have a conversation like which belt you going after, and that would make it real interesting. I like where you at. You know what I'm saying? I like where your head's going, Kenny. Pause.
Okay, what about, does Liv Morgan throw out Roxanne or Raquel at any point in this Rumble?
That's going to be the indicator. I think she might throw them out as they're eliminating somebody. That could be
by
one
mistake.
Thing. That could be one way. Well, I can see her doing that to Roxanne.
Raquel be like,
because Raquel, she got her own riff with Stephanie,
and
so you do that with Roxanne. They're like this, yo, weren't we Judgment Day? Why'd you throw me out?
That's right.
Well, you lost my tag team championship, so it can be some shit like that.
If Liv was to throw out Raquel or Roxanne and they see her face to face, all she can do is they easily could have put this women's championship match on the Rumble card. Yeah, they could have done Raquel. They could have did Raquel and Steph, or Jade and Jordan Grace. They could have had any one of those matches. But so right now we got the 2 Rumbles, Gunther, AJ, and Sammy and McIntyre. That's it. Because that's the 4-match limit. So
at 2:00 in the afternoon here in America.
Bro, that's the Royal Rumble, 2 Rumbles and two matches, and that's it. Bro, remember the Rumble used to have like 7, 8. I mean, I know it's 1 Rumble back. Even when he had 2 Rumbles in 18 and 19, whatever, I guarantee it's like 6, 7 matches on that card.
Mm.
But now it's like, hold up. Before I go into our Royal Rumble thingamajiggy, I'm going to see how many matches were on the card once you started doing 2 Rumbles, right? 2018, no pre-show. I'm counting regular pay-per-view. You had 6 in 2018.
Damn.
In 2019, no pre-show. You had this is the Rumble, right? Including Rumble, you had 7. 7 in 2019. Then we know in 2020 when Edge came back, which today is the anniversary, by the way. With no pre-show, you had 6 in 2020. 21, this is where the COVID starts. 5.
Okay.
22, you had 6. So you went up. 23, almost done. 23, 5. And then 24, the Cody Rhodes Rumble, 4. Wow.
Yeah.
Here we go. 25, you probably had 4. Yeah, you had 4 last year. So you got 4. 4 this year, last year, and 24. So that's what they're doing. All right. So real quick, gentlemen, I know we got the Rumble coming up. I got a quick game. Just some Royal Rumble trivia. Let's not get attitude-y. Let's not get, we ain't scrapping. I'm not playing. I ask questions. Whoever gives me the answer first between Terrence and Kenny gets the point. So that's how we're going to do this. Only Royal Rumble related. You may know it, you may not know it, but it's just some nice trivia questions I put together 20 minutes prior to the show starting. So real quick, shout out to the 255 people who have chimed in at some point.
Yeah,
we really appreciate your love and support, man. I feel like this show is really different, and I can't thank Kenny enough, Graham, Terrence, for making this show what it is today. Every Monday night, Friday night, Saturday after a PLE, giving you guys great insight on watching pro wrestling. So youtube.com/Cruise Control Podcast. Go ahead, follow us on 2 out of 3 Falls Pod on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And of course, you can follow us here. Any questions, comments, or feedback in the chat. So while I do the trivia, please do not answer in the comments so that they can see it.
Well, not if you click it.
No, but so right now, can you see the comments on the side?
I'm in full screen. I can't see it.
All right, good.
Oh, I can see them. So yeah, don't comment. But Randy, Kenny, I just want to let y'all know before you start.
Okay.
We got the number 1 team in the country, Arizona.
I'm watching that. I'm watching.
Did they win?
AJ.
Nah,
it's a 1-point game, 84-83.
Who's up?
Arizona by 1.
But BYU has the ball.
Uh-oh.
I feel like this could be a moment. If AJ could pull this off.
Oh, block.
Oh, are y'all ahead? Y'all might be ahead.
Yeah, you know, Kenny. Block.
I have YouTube TV. I ain't got cable vision, bro.
I ain't got nothing behind. I don't know what's going on. So Arizona blocked it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
So what is there a ball?
Yep.
Ball. Rob Wright went up for the.
And they haven't lost yet, right?
Nah.
They're still undefeated? Damn.
Yo.
That's tough.
Rob Wright went for the win. And then he got blocked. Shout out Rob Wright, though. He's a great East Coast product. Sometimes you gotta have the confidence to take that shot. But yeah, he got blocked.
So it wasn't even the Banster that took the shot.
Nah, I think they used him as a decoy.
Oh boy.
I think they used him all right. Well, this one's over. Let's do the trivia.
Damn. All right, good. there's a lot of talk about who's the number one overall pick. I think it's between the Bansa and the dude from Kansas.
Yeah, that Kansas dude is
And they play soon, like probably next week or something.
Yeah,
So that's gonna be something.
just
I
wait
seen
till
the kid out of
March.
Illinois.
Yeah,
Illinois tough. I like the dude
Let's
from
just-
Tennessee.
yeah. Hey, let's just wait till March and see what happens.
That's right. It's all about the madness, baby. All about the madness. All right, so fellas, I offer it. I probably got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Like 12. Nothing crazy, bro. All right.
All right.
So fella, how you get a point is if you say the answer first correctly, point on your side.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Trying to get the screen to the other side so I can. All right. Here we go. I thought I had more, but oh well. Which WWE Hall of Famer invented the Royal Rumble match?
Is it Pat Patterson?
Wow, look at that, Terrence. Damn, where my applause at? There you go. All right. T gets that one. All right. Number 2. What was the first WWF championship match, like heavyweight championship match, to ever take place at the Royal Rumble?
I know this one.
The first WWF championship match to ever take place at the Royal Rumble.
Ooh.
Was it Hogan versus Slaughter?
No, Hogan Slaughter was WrestleMania.
But it was the same year, right? Oh, you can't give me. You can't tell me.
I can't
can't
help
give
you
me-
guys. I can't. Yeah, you're warm. I
Yeah,
can't do
yeah.
that.
Fuck.
Hogan versus Razor? No.
Razor?
Hogan versus. Leave me alone, all right? Shit.
Was it Slaughter versus Sheik? No. I was hot and I kind of got cold.
Yeah,
I know this. Fuck.
I'm out.
Okay,
Don't know.
Kenny's out.
Wait. Okay. How many guesses do I get? I don't want to guess.
All right, let's do one more.
All right. Okay. Shit. All
For
right.
those who are watching, the question is, what was the first WWF Championship match to ever take place at the Royal Rumble?
Damn. All right. Shit. I'm just gonna throw one out there. I don't think that this is right, but fuck. Taker Hogan. I know that's WrestleMania. But
That's Survivor Series.
Survivor Series. My fault.
All right. The answer: Terrence had one. You had one guy in there, Slaughter, but the opponent was the Ultimate Warrior.
Ah,
Wow.
fuck. I knew it was Slaughter because yes. All right.
At the 1991 Royal.
And I knew it was 91. That's why I was like, yo,
You said
fuck.
same year. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, I was like, that was like Slaughter's
All right.
peak, and they were doing that back and forth with him, heel, face.
All right,
Oh
so-
man, all right.
T1, Kenny 0. What year was the first ever Royal Rumble event?
1990.
1988.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Kenny.
Good job, Kenny.
All right. Who won the first ever Royal Rumble match in 1988?
Was it Andre?
Undertaker.
No.
Oh, Big John Studd.
No.
Fuck, no, I said that shit, man.
Gorilla Monsoon.
Nah, he wasn't wrestling.
My man was commentating back then, bro. No.
Yeah. First ever.
First ever.
Hacksaw? Was it Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Wow. Okay.
All right, T. All right, 2-1. All right, let's go here. I mean, you can guess all you want with this one. Who was the first ever entrant into the Royal Rumble match
Doink the Clown.
in 1988?
Doink the Clown.
I feel like I'm not gonna get the name because I don't remember. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't remember their individual names, but I feel like it was one of the Killer Bees.
Okay. No.
No.
Good guess.
Tiny Lister, Debo.
No. Zeus? No.
Fuck.
Tito Santana.
El Matador? No.
Yo,
No.
that's word two,
I
bro. That's word two. I was getting there because I'm like, I went Tito, and
El
I was like, well,
Matador?
maybe it was. Damn,
Damn.
I was close.
Y'all tapping out?
I don't know.
All right, Kenny's
Wait,
out.
is that not the answer?
No.
Oh,
Let me guess one more.
can we? Do we have any lifelines in this? Are there any?
No, I'll this say Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Listen, man. The man.
You getting it right or tapping
Bam
out?
Bam Bigelow.
Good guess, but no.
Damn.
Sorry.
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna just take a stab.
Lawrence Taylor.
Sid Vicious.
No. And no. Lawrence Taylor. Stop. Bret the Hitman Hart.
Wow.
I wouldn't have got that. That's crazy.
Wow. I would
Right.
not.
I wouldn't have got that.
Okay.
Shout out Brett, man.
AJ Styles debuted at the 2016 Royal Rumble match and lasted nearly an hour before being thrown out by who?
I thought it was a true or false question. Damn. The way you landed it up, I thought it was
I
a true or
figured
false.
AJ 10 years. Listen, I did not know the answer until I copy and pasted. So,
Was it Edge?
no.
Dean Ambrose?
No.
Shit.
I mean,
Damn.
you're in that era, in that time frame of people.
I hope so. Damn. Titus O'Neil.
No. The only guess I give you, this person is still active on the roster.
Kofi Kingston.
No. Good guess,
Roman?
but no. No. Great guess, but no, because Roman was in that Rumble too.
Austin Creed? No, it has to
Who?
be someone.
No.
It has to be
Was it
someone.
Seth?
No. Seth was in that triple threat. This
Brock
Rumble.
Lesnar.
No, Brock was in the triple threat.
Damn. Okay.
CM Punk?
No, he wasn't
CM
there.
Punk wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
2016.
I'm trying to think of the unks. You know what I'm saying? With the
That's
unk
right.
belt.
Finn Balor.
No, great guess, but no.
R-Truth?
No. All right. Who's
Oh,
tapping?
Miz.
No.
All right, never mind. I don't know.
I don't know.
Kevin Owens.
Oh,
Oh,
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Okay.
come back, Kevin.
Okay. I'm gonna sim down there to make it more a little easier. Who was the first person in the Royal Rumble history to last over 1 hour?
Oh, Ric Flair.
Oh,
Oh, really? Damn.
okay.
I thought Kane was.
Ric Flair.
And he said it with confidence too. Ric Flair. All right, Glenn Jacobs. Do we know who that guy is?
Yes.
Who the-
Kane.
Sure.
You just said it.
Okay,
Kane.
he's known for having many different and crazy gimmicks throughout the year, throughout his career. But under how many gimmicks has he wrestled as in the Royal Rumble match?
Shit.
Two.
Obviously, you said Kane. So,
Was it 3?
2.
all right. So Terran gets 3, but which 3 are we talking about?
Well, he was Kane,
That's 1.
Isaac Yankem,
Come on, Kenny.
Wow.
Where you at, Kenny? Where you at, Kenny? What's up?
and he
Man,
wasn't.
you
He
get
wasn't.
If you get this, it'd be tough.
He wasn't the dumpster guy, was he?
No.
Corporate Kane.
Nope. Kane, Isaac Yankem, and one more character.
I got it right though, because
Yeah,
the question
You
was
got
who was the
3.
I mean, what? How many? And I did get it right, but I don't got the bonus question. Those are my only 2. I don't know.
Not the Yeti.
Are we tapping out or no?
I do not know.
Damn. All right, Kane, Isaac Yankem, and the fake Diesel.
I wouldn't have fucking
Could
got
not
that.
have known that.
No.
I wouldn't have got that, but I got the question right.
Razor? Damn.
I got
All
the question right though, right? Ken? I mean, right.
I'll give you a half a point.
You got to give me the point because the
I'll give
question
you a
was
half an applause.
how many was it? Not who, but all right. Yeah, I'll take half.
All right. Who became the first wrestler to enter the Royal Rumble match at number 30 twice?
Men and women, or just men?
This is the guy.
Uh,
Hall of Famer,
I feel like I know this.
Major superstar.
Was
John
it
Cena.
Good guess, but no.
Ric Flair?
No.
Not
30?
X-Pac.
No.
Not X-Pac.
X-Pac? No.
No. Was it Shawn?
Good guess, but no.
Stone Cold?
Great guess,
No.
but no.
The Rock?
I don't think Stone Cold
No.
ever came out at 30.
No, he never came out at
Never
30.
at 30. Rock? No.
Razor.
No.
I don't know this one.
Lesnar. No, it wasn't
No.
Lesnar.
Good guess, but no. The Undertaker.
I said Taker.
He said Taker.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't loud and clear.
I said Taker. My
Taker.
bad.
He-
I didn't
yeah,
say
he said Taker.
Undertaker. I
My
said
fault,
Taker.
my fault.
Yes, he said Taker.
All right. It's Kenny, you losing.
No, I know. Thank you, bro.
All right. Okay, come on. We should know this. Who were the co-winners of the 1994 Royal
Oh, Lex Luger and Bret Hart.
Like,
Oh, come on, Kenny. You slow.
All you had to do was say co-winners. That's like one of my favorite WrestleManias. I mean, sorry,
All right.
Royal Rumbles.
I probably got 2 or 3 left. Here we go. 2 huge stars made their Royal Rumble debuts in 1996. Who are they? The Rumble debut, not the company debut. The first ever Royal Rumble was in 96. 2 guys, 2 major stars, 2 Hall of Famers.
Oh,
Stone
Rock and
Cold.
Stone Cold?
Rock and
Okay,
Stone
okay.
Cold.
You both got Stone Cold. I need the other guy.
Rock.
No,
Rock.
no. You said no. Rock, no.
Rock and no Stone Cold and
Think about it. 96.
Triple H.
There you go, Kenny. All right. Which woman held the record for the most total eliminations in Royal Rumble?
Bianca Belair?
China.
No.
Damn.
It's not Bianca?
No. Most total eliminations in Rumble history. Not in one Rumble, but in total.
Nia Jax.
No.
Jade.
No.
Rhea?
Damn, Kenny. Smoking you over here. Hey. I might have just one left. This is pretty
Yeah,
big.
what you got?
All right. In 2002 Royal Rumble, 2 superstars eliminated 7 superstars each. Who
Undertaker
were
and
they?
Kane.
You're half right with the Undertaker. I need the other guy.
Brock Lesnar.
No.
Big Show and Undertaker.
No. Taker is solid. I need the other guy.
Batista.
Batista was not in there in 02.
Triple H?
No.
No.
Great guess. No.
Oh, shit.
Randy Orton.
Stone Cold.
All right, Kenny. All
Because
right.
Triple H won 02.
That's right. So this is probably all right. I'll give Terrence that one. He's 3-1. Nobody got the Slaughter Warrior. 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 5-2, 6-2, 7-2, 7-3. Terrence with the victory.
Good game.
All right, fellas.
I
That wasn't that bad.
I was fully prepared for you to ask who's the only wrestler to win the title, but you knew we know ball, so we would know that.
That's too easy.
Yeah, and then
I
was hoping I got
Triple H too.
I was hoping that I got a Sean question just for shits and giggles because that's like, but Sean is the reason. So here, Kenny, just for a little bit of Sean's the reason that the Royal Rumble is like my favorite event because Sean, the way he won against British Bulldog, I was obsessed with. And at that point, I'm like, yo, this motherfucker is the coolest motherfucker on the planet. How did he do this? He only had 1 foot.
Yeah.
That was the best finish I had ever seen as a kid. It still holds up today. He's the reason that they all do the crazy, like there's only 1 foot thing now.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, after that, Rumble just became my favorite personal PLE that we call it now.
Mhm.
So I just became obsessed. So I just like yeah, that's the reason I know so much ball when it comes to the Royal Rumble. But this was great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a
Yeah, it was
little
fun.
fun.
It's
You know,
fun.
we're always serious for Raw, SmackDown, PLE. Now we have a little fun heading into the Rumble. So those who are still watching, thank you. We are going to be live. So the idea that I had, real quick, and I'm gonna get back to your Rumble thing with Sean real quick. The idea that I had was, we've never done. I won't do this for Raw, SmackDown, only for a PLE. But we've never done like a watch along, meaning like we're on the screen, but you can hear like what's going on. Like we have the channel in the background, we can hear what's going on, and like as the Rumble is going on, you're seeing who's coming in, having real time reaction. Oh shit! Oh, yeah, all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying it's mandatory, but if offline, if you guys are interested in doing like a watch along for the Rumble, and then once the Rumble ends, we go right into the post show from there. We could just an idea because we never done it before. I figured, brand new year. Let's start at the Rumble. I ain't gonna do it for Raw, SmackDown like that, but at least for a PLE from the 2 o'clock all the way to the end, and then once it finishes, we can lock in for the post. Then do that. That could be an idea because we never done it before.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but you ain't got to answer now. But offline we can figure that part out. But to your point, Terrence, about Sean and like that kind of finish in '95. Probably one of my favorite finishes is that, but also how Stone Cold won in '97, where he got thrown out, nobody saw it. He came back in, threw everybody else out. Bret Hart is fucking tight at Austin, at McMahon, and Stone Cold wins the Rumble. It's like, yo, I've never saw that. Like both referees are fucking with Vader and Taker. They're blindsided. Austin comes in like, oh shit, no one saw me. Boom, out goes Bret, out goes everybody else, and I win. And I just created so much drama from there until WrestleMania. Like, did he really win? Nobody really saw it. Bret is tight. Bret's saying this is bullshit. I'm the best there is. He's fucking attitude.
Yeah.
And you begin that turn for Bret at 13. But that was probably one of my favorite. Sean is probably is epic. 1 foot dangling, but the Austin joint getting thrown out and nobody seeing it and wins is like, yo, come on, bro. You can't fucking.
I mean,
you can't get better than that.
Back, bro. Like that stretch from Lex and Bret to Austin of Royal Rumbles. Oh my God. Like you could have somebody who's never watched wrestling explain a little bit about what's happening, and then they would just catch the fucking drama. Like to your point, that's 94 to what, 2001, right?
So 94 was Bret Luger, 95 Sean, 96 Sean. So he goes back to back. Stone Cold 97 and 98.
Right.
And
99 is
Vince.
Was Vince.
Which I understand, like in real time, I didn't mind it because it just it played into the story.
It was in real time. It made sense because the whole like what was happening. Then 2000 is who?
Rock 2001, Stone Cold.
We all know that his foot touched the floor before Big Show. I don't know if you know that, but
yeah, and that's when they got the No Way Out.
Fuck it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that stretch from 94 to 2001 when Stone Cold wins his third one.
Yeah, even Hunter in 02 coming back from the injury. But I think at that point, it's like, all right, cool, we're done. And then you had Brock, then you had, Benoit, then you had Batista, and 06 was Rumble, Rey Mysterio. So, but that mid-90s package right there, that's classic.
I'm just saying that it set the foundation for the Rumble to really mean what it means. You know what I mean? Like it was just the way that they could storytell, because you could take the Rumble and motherfuckers get it cracking, and that then creates a whole other storyline. You eliminated me creates a whole other storyline. Like you then build somebody up. The idea that like, oh, this is my only one shot. Like that, all of those things that we get now today with like, oh, like the Cody,
he had to win to like get another shot, or
Yeah.
you know, like building a star like Jey Uso. Hey, here's your, you know, real we believe in you moment. Like you eliminated John Cena. Like, you know what I mean? Like the desperation of a John Cena. Like it was all that's groundwork is laid. You know, the double eliminations that happened and then caused people to like you could go back to Brett and Luger to how we get to Seth, Roman, you know what I mean, like on the outskirts, and now there's a big what you know to do. All of it's late in, like you said, the mid 2000s up until, in my opinion, Stone Cold's third win. And so I mean, sorry, mid 90s up until Stone Cold's win in 2001. And so it's just like, you know, like I don't know. Again, as a kid watching Shawn have that incredible athleticism, the intelligence, it just spoke to me. And it was just fucking fun, the pandemonium of it all. Because I know now, like we typically don't have more than, say, like, I don't know, 10 to 12 people in the ring at one time.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you would have like 20 motherfuckers just fucking in there, just wilding out. And that shit would be fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't even so much about spots all the time back in the day. It was just pure chaos. And everybody knew who had to be the winners, right? So, yeah, I don't know. It was just my favorite event of the year. So I'm excited for it this weekend. And thank you, fellas.
Too,
man, that was a real fun, fun trip down memory lane real quick.
Yeah,
I
man.
agree.
Again, follow the podcast on youtube.com/cruise control podcast. Go ahead, download, rate, comment, like, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Show some love and support for your boys on the program. Find the podcast on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, also on Amazon Music. You can find these two gentlemen on all social media platforms at Lower East Scribe, Cowabunga _K_E_N, who recently got a follow by Miss Natty Neihart on IG. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Natty. You're a real one.
You know what I mean? So
Shout out to Natty.
Hey, listen, man, one of many. It's a slow burn, but we're gonna keep on doing our thing. 264 tapped in. Hope you guys come back on Saturday for the Royal Rumble, whether we do the watch along or the post game after that. Tap into it because the Rumble is going to be very, very interesting. Try to work on a very special guest coming on next week. We're going to tape it, then air it later on in the week. So we're working here, fellas. Before we wrap up, find the podcast, not that one, on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at 2 out of 3 Falls Pod. Again, youtube.com/cruise control podcast. Go ahead and support the program from there. So for myself, Randy Cruz, Terrence Watson, Kenny Holt, this is 2 out of 3 Falls Pod. Enjoy the Royal Rumble this Saturday.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Peace.